Hello and welcome back to my GoHighLevel tutorial series. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between agency and sub-account. So as a business owner who has an agency, this is the back world, like it's the back end of the SaaS. Basically, GoHighLevel specializes in agencies. And it's very different from Kartra, where when you launch Kartra, you just have your account, unless you click to get the higher level, which is now an agency level. Whereas here, the starter plan of GoHighLevel is still an agency level, which allows you to have 3 sub accounts. When you're looking at the agency, you really just have the superficial business where you're setting prices for some of the modules that you can put in your customers' profiles. But if you want to build a funnel or even the lowest thing possible, if you want to be able to charge people for your services, you need a sub account. So there's a different video showing how to create a sub account. You can also switch sub accounts here. And this is what it looks like. So here's a quick look. So when you want to connect your Stripe account, remember that not only are you connecting it in your settings of your agency, but you're also connecting it on your sub account. When you're going to be connecting your domains, you will have to figure out how you want to work that, because you can only connect your domain one place. And so, for example, my domain for Champagne Digital Agency is located, and my apologies, is located on my sub account, which means when I want to do anything on my agency, I would need a slightly different domain name. So I kind of moved ahead. Basically, on the sub account, when you go into your settings and you scroll to the bottom, you have domains. But when you're on agency, there is no domain spot. However, it does have email services under agency. And so that giant pop-up was talking about having a dedicated email and a dedicated domain, which you can add by clicking this, and then you add your domain. On your sub account, you do have a spot for domains. And so this would be your website or your funnel or whatever, how you want to set it up. And then when you're going into, where did I lost it? There we go. Email services, it will also talk about how you need a dedicated domain. Now, when you do that, let's see. Digital agency. it now claimed the domain that I had already in my domain tab. And it will finalize everything it needs to finalize. I'll just pause while I authorize things. Okay, now I've done all of the stuff, uh, doing the back end stuff on my domain thing. Clearly, I'm not remembering what the name is. I use Google domain, but that's like being bought out by something else. So, whatever domain registrar you use, you got to do back end stuff there. And then you have to verify the domain. And now my domain is now a dedicated domain which can send emails and can also be a website. So that's always great. And then here's extra configurations. And so if I wanted to add the same domain here, I don't think it's going to work. Exactly. So it's already rerouted. Exactly. So I might try a different one. I have a few domains. Let's see if I can do this one. Okay. That seems to work. Okay. I'll pause again. Okay, I had to like do it a few times, but it works now. So you can have a different domain for your agency. Now, I don't know if you read the little box that was on the right side when I was putting in my domain, but it was also saying that you can use a subdomain. Um, so I could have used m dot champagneddigitalagency.com or whatever. I could have used a different subdomain for the same purposes. At this point, this also works very well for me, and I don't mind because I'm rerouting this to the other one. And so if anyone does click, it will reroute to the other domain. Um, so yeah, that was the major difference between agency and sub accounts. So hopefully that helps, and I will see you in the next video.